The news announced on Syrian television. Syria bars a string of U.S. and European diplomats, saying they are no longer welcome. Last week, Western nations expelled Syrian diplomats in a coordinated move over the massacre of more than 100 people. The countries targeted by the expulsion order have already pulled their ambassadors from Damascus. However, the move was symbolic of how far diplomatic ties have disintegrated.
In almost every respect, it's an empty gesture, and this certainly isn't going to stop Ambassador Ford from continuing his important outreach to the Syrian people.
Also Tuesday, President Bashar Assad's government agreed to ease humanitarian access to 4 of Syria's hardest-hit provinces. The deal allows visas for an unspecified number of aid workers from 9 UN agencies and 7 other non-governmental organizations. The UN says it also cuts red tape, blocking supply convoys from entering the provinces where at least 1 million people are in urgent need of aid. In Damascus, Syria's deputy foreign minister met with the head of the UN observer mission.
I assure you that we shall do our best to contribute to the protection of the mission. The life of each person in the mission is very precious to us, and we are doing our best in this regard.
In Washington, the State Department reiterated the U.S. position that Assad must go. This Friday, Special Envoy Kofi Annan will meet with Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Annan has been pushing a 6-point plan to stop killings and launch an inclusive political process.
The Annan plan talks about an end to the violence. That's first and foremost here. We haven't seen that yet. That's the initial step that we really need to have in place, a ceasefire, a credible ceasefire. But then talks about a political dialogue.
Syria's uprising began with mostly peaceful protests, but a brutal government crackdown with tanks, machine guns, and snipers led many in the opposition to take up arms. Matt Friedman, Associated Press.